All right, so if you notice, this is the bedroom because, the curtains. We are continuing to take stuff down. As you know, we are moving. I don't think it's kind of a question any longer. We've been going down to Tacoma probably every weekend, I think, it seems. We've been on the phone with our realtor constantly for the past, I don't know, 3 weeks. And it's been a roller coaster, to be honest with you, because it's so competitive. I mean, it used to be when we looked at homes, probably 2 years ago, we looked at homes down in Tacoma. And we just tested out the market. And at the time, Hilltop was not super expensive. And there was a lot of stock available, so to speak. There was a lot of homes that were really available. And it was pretty easy. If you put an offer in, we put an offer actually in on a home, and within an hour we received a response and it was ours. Or no, it wasn't within an hour. I apologize. It took them a day to get back to us, but she put in a clause, the realtor that we had at the time, that they had to get back with us within a certain amount of time. They exceeded that time, so we technically didn't have to go along with the property. We found issues with the property later on, and so it was not a good investment, and we were saved by the bell, so to speak. So that was a good thing. Since then, since that time, getting homes down in Tacoma is extremely competitive. Here in Seattle, it's competitive where if a house is $400,000, it could be a bidding war between you and several other people where they're bringing in, and I've said this before in a previous section of this video, where they're bringing in cash only, or they're bringing in 450,000. They may go up to 480 or 500,000 or $600,000, even though the home was listed for 400,000. It's crazy. That's how it is here. So now in Tacoma, I gotta close this because my daughter. Now in Tacoma, it seems like that's also becoming a problem as well, where you have this bidding war. We've gotten into it twice. One time we got into a bidding war of such and of sorts, I guess, and it really and truly didn't make sense to me to continue it. And now we're in another one. This house is by far more than what I wanted to spend. Noelle really wants the house. Zoe wants the house. The house is in a very fast-growing area in terms of just equity. And so it makes sense. It's close to a really nice park. More than likely, we'll find out today. Today is Monday. We'll find out today if we actually got the house, but it's somewhat of a bidding war. I'll put it to you this way. We're paying by far more than what I wanted to do and of the houses that we look. So much to the point of where the realtor even said, I know that you wanted to start at this particular point. We've been looking at houses at this particular point. And then you're going to the other end as far as what you're looking at. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. Only because, to me, it makes sense. It's a pretty large house, 4-bedroom house. So, with a lot of space. So, to me, it makes great sense to do. I think it's going to be a really good investment. There's still improvements that need to be done on the home, to be honest with you. It needs a whole new roof, which we'll probably do next year. But we're going to do our own updates on the inside of the house, change out some fixtures. There's really not a lot that needs to be done. But we will see. We will see if we actually get that house. I have a good idea of, I think that we will. I think that we actually will get it. But we're in somewhat of a bidding war between ourselves and other folks. So we'll see. So I gave the realtor a high degree of latitude there for her to go as far as what's needed. Now keep in mind, this is our second home that we own. We own a home actively right now in New Mexico. We still own that home. So now we're owning a second home here in Tacoma. So of course, I'm in Seattle, but down in Tacoma. So owning two homes at the same time is a bit crazy. We probably will sell that home down in New Mexico. We've had it on the market for a bit. But we actually have people in it renting it now. So eventually the hope is to actually get rid of that home, sell it, and that type of thing. But yeah, we're going to have 2 active mortgages going. And this one by far is the most expensive. Every place I've moved to, the one in Indiana, I got that mortgage before I even was married, and I got it on my own. And then I met Noelle, we sold that house together, then bought a house which cost much more in New Mexico, and we bought that together. Now here in Washington, it's by far more than the other 2 houses. You could almost take the 2 houses that I had before, combine them to equal the price of this one up here. Almost. So, and if it continues to escalate as far as the bidding war goes, yeah, pretty much. So, that's pretty much it. Wanted to get on here really quick, tell you a little bit about what's going on, the fact that we're still packing and doing all that type of stuff, kind of slowly. Obviously, I mean, I'll pack for 10 minutes and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. You know, I hate moving. I hate packing stuff. I don't mind moving the stuff. I just hate packing the stuff. Noelle doesn't mind packing. She just doesn't like to move. So I guess that's kind of how we work out. But anyhow, that's pretty much it for today. I don't know. So Xanabate is playing and I'm right here. My feet are itching. We're still trying to figure out what is going on as far as our home bid. It's already 3 o'clock, and my, like I said, my foot is constantly itching. So Noelle thinks it's because I'm going to be walking into the new house. We'll see what happens. But anyhow, we're still waiting. 2:30 is when they're supposed to let us know, or when they start looking at it. So, excuse me. So hopefully, from my understanding, it's just us and another party. So that sounds like it's a good deal, so we'll see what happens. Your hair looks fine.
Okay.
She has to go and do all these important things.
I've been lazy today.
Well, I mean, it's okay to be lazy today. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
So anyhow, what time is it right now? Do you know?
Like 4 something? 4:59. So
okay, so it's 5 o'clock here, Pacific time, in Seattle on a Monday. Been raining all day, but it's actually been pretty good. So we actually put in for several houses. It's been a rat race because you have to compete with everybody, and I mentioned before how difficult it is. The one house that she really zoomed in on and that I was happy about too, it was last sold January 25th, 1978. I was born the 21st of January, 1978. And Zoe was born January the 25th. So I'm like, that's pretty interesting. There was another weird fact, too, that kind of resonated. That house, which is what we've been gunning for, we got.
Yay! We got a house, we got a house, we got a house.
So now we own 2 houses in 2 different states actively right now. So that's...
Well, we don't own this one yet.
Crazy. We don't own it yet, but I mean it,
yeah,
pretty much.
We will.
So that's pretty crazy. So it's
about to get real up around here.
It's really exciting. Gonna have to pack a lot of stuff, and I mentioned it before. I hate packing. I don't mind moving it. I just don't like to pack it. It's just tedious. But she likes to pack, I think, and unpack. Or is it unpack?
I like unpacking because I like putting things where I want them to go.
So we're gonna have a difficult time packing. But anyhow, we are going through that process slowly. So we should be getting done with everything. We'll spend the rest of this month.
At the end of next month.
Yeah, so end of March. We're going to be packing the entire time from now up until then. Then we're going to be scheduling a trip to head back home to visit my mother, who is in Kentucky, and family down there because they've never seen Zeta. So Zeta is 6 months old now. I'm going to say 6 months year old. 6 months old now, so they're going to see her for the first time. And then, of course, Zoe and Zara's been asking all the time about seeing Granny, and
Zara tries to run away to Granny's house.
Yeah, even though it's like, what, 2,000, 3,000 miles away. So we're going to head back to Kentucky, and we're going to go to Indianapolis so that we can see some of Noelle. Well, Noelle's going to see her family. And we have kind of a pseudo-adopted family, too, there from people that she knows. And so we're going to visit them.
We're going to see our Cuban family.
Yeah, they're Cuban, so they are wonderful, wonderful, nice. And we have to put Zeta in the fruit bowl.
Yes.
You don't understand, but it's a tradition that we've done. Zoe
Yes.
started it, then Zara, and now it's going to be Zeta.
Yep.
So they have a fruit bowl, and we're going to put them in it. It's going to be good to go back to Indianapolis. It's going to be good to go back home, and it's going to be good to update and fix this house. Not a lot that has to really be done. We do have to replace the roof, but that's going to be done next year.
I'm so excited to have a garden
We will have a
in
garden.
my own house.
Yep. And so this is going to be pretty much our permanent place for a very long time. I don't see
Yeah.
that changing. So anyhow, it was very difficult. I have to say, I feel sorry for people who are trying to look for a house, especially after this year. It's going to be very difficult.
It's
difficult
highly,
now.
highly competitive.
It
Highly
is.
competitive. I mean, like this house, the house that we got was on the market for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Like, and that's as of today.
Right.
So,
And, so the one house that we put an offer in on as well is, what, $40,000 or more cheaper than this house.
but
And
there's a huge difference.
there's a huge difference.
in that chunk of money.
And this house here that we got is going to appreciate a lot faster because of the location, just the way that it looks and everything. But I was willing to go more than, let's see, $30,000 more than what they listed the price for. I can say that now. I was willing to go that high in order to get this house, only because she really and truly loved it. And then Zoe loved it as well. I like it,
We'll
obviously,
totes
too.
do a house tour like once we get settled and
We
stuff.
will do
but
that.
I
We will
love
show you
it.
what the house looks like, and then
So we'll
once
do it before, yeah.
once we fix it up,
And hideous.
No,
No,
you
of
don't
course
look gross
not.
and hideous. You look cute and adorable.
Yeah, but what about my hair?
Your hair is
It's just
cute.
wet.
You just put water in it.
yeah, you're fine. So anyhow, the baby is up now. So that's pretty much the end of that. I hope you enjoyed the video. So yes, we are moving to Tacoma. And it's going to be a pretty interesting thing. This will be this one's first time in a house. It won't be Zara's first time in a house, but she doesn't remember when we had the house the last time.
The first birthday that we get to celebrate in the house will be this one's.
That's true.
And the last birthday we celebrate in an apartment will be this one's.
Exactly. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoy this video. It's been a while.
Zoe's out there watching TV.
Yeah, she's out there watching TV. So
And here's the little Zeta Beta.
yeah, see that she's taking my show over. So
She
anyhow,
wants to be a talent.
she wants to be a talent. So there you go. Anyhow, that's pretty much it. I think she's looking forward to having a playground at home outside. So anyhow, you see yourself?
Say bye.
You gotta say bye.
I just woke up.
She just woke up. She sees herself now.
I know.
All right, until next time,
Bye, guys.
we'll see you. Take care.
Next time. Bye.